This video is to show you how to change the colors in the promos so they'll work with our new macros. As you can see, I have a promo open. We're going to be changing the colors in these so they match our new color palette. The first thing that you want to do is open up your new color palette. You can do this by going to Window, Color Palettes, Open Palette, and then you can find the palette wherever you've saved it on your computer. And I like to move it over here and show color names because that's quite important. I also like to make sure that I have the Object Manager Docker open. So we'll start with a easy one. The main thing that we're going to be doing is changing these product colors, so the hoodies and these boxes, to the dark product if it's a blue or a light product if it's a yellow. You can see down here that it says R0, G51, B153 for the blue color. We're going to be changing this to dark product, and you can see down here on the right that it's changed to dark product. And we'll do the same for this blue box. And for the logos on top, because they're both just plain yellow, we're going to be changing them to light one color. And again, you can see down on the bottom right that the color has changed to light one color. So again, for this one in the box, it's our 255G204B0, and then we change it to light one color. And you want to make sure that you do this for all of the objects in the logo. And for this yellow one, we change the product color to light product. It's already been done. And the box to light product, again, that's already been done. And the blue to dark one color. And make sure you do it for all of the objects again. And you want to go through and make sure they're all done if you've already done them. For this black hoodie, the product color is going to stay as black because in the promos we don't change those using the macro. And you can see that this logo is yellow and white. So in this case you would want to change this yellow to light with white. And you want to do it for all of the yellow objects in the logo. And the white objects, you can just leave them as they are. For this gray hoodie, again, you want to leave the gray product color as the gray that it is. And because this promo is kind of complicated, I like to check over in the Object Manager as I'm changing the colors to make sure that I get all of the elements. So for the blue on this gray, you want to change it to dark on gray. And again, you do it for all of the objects in the logo. Sometimes you'll get a logo that's kind of complicated, like for example this little foot. You want to go through to the Object Manager and find that curve and change it to dark on gray. You might wonder why I don't just select all and change all of the fills to dark on gray, but when I do that, you can see that the fills in this foot which are normally gray. The insides are normally gray. If I selected it all and changed it, then the fills turn from gray to blue, and we don't want that. And this is another example of the light with white, but this time on a blue hoodie. So you would go through and change the yellow elements in the logo to yellow and leave the white as the white, and change the product color to dark product, and do that for both the hoodie and the box. Oops, but not that box. Okay, and when you come to a logo that has a fill and a outline, you want to make sure that you uh, change the outline to the right color as well. So if you look down on the bottom right, you can see that the fill is black. We want to leave that as black. And the outline is yellow. We just want to change the outline to light with white, because as you can see, this logo is the yellow with a white color. And on this logo below it, you can see that the fill is yellow and the outline is white. We would leave the white outline as white and the fill as light with white. And I'll just do this without a voiceover, and you can watch me as I go. So in this case, this the infill for this foot is blue. You would want to make sure that the blue is the same color as the product color. So that means that this needs to be changed to dark product. I find it easiest to use the object manager to do this. I select all the curves, and I hope that it's in the right logo. And I change it to dark. And then I check and make sure that I've done that in the right place. And sometimes it takes a little bit of hunting. And for this mascot logo with the tail, because it has both blue and yellow in the logo, you want to change the blue to dark in two color because it has two colors, and you want to change the yellow to light in two color because again, it's two colors. And for all of the colors in this, you want to make sure that you are changing them to the palette colors light in two color or dark in two color. And for the bottom, I'll just leave that for now. And when you finish the promo, you want to go through and check all the colors and make sure they've been changed. So I'm doing that by clicking all the products first and checking in the bottom right and making sure that they're all right. So for example, this one has not been changed, and I just change that to light product. And the gray stays as it is. Dark product, dark product. The black stays as it is as well. And then I go in and I check and make sure the logos are all the right colors. So this one hasn't been done, so I'll just go in and do it now. Dark color. And this is an outline, so I right click to make it an outline. Oh, dark color. And I can see that this foot is filled with curves, so I go through and change them to light product. And then I check this logo here because I don't think I changed it. And that one's done. These are gray, so these are on gray, so they should all be dark on gray. Oops, and I forgot these. Sometimes I'll select all of the logo and see where it starts and ends in the object manager and go through and make sure all of the blues are dark on gray. with white. And light with white on the outline. And light with white on the fill. Light with white again. And then just check them in the object manager. And this one should be darken 2 color, so I made a mistake. And darken 2 color, darken 2 color, lighten 2 color. You also want to make sure that this text is lighten 2 color. Dark in 2 color and lighten 2 color on the outline and the text. And now that you can see the process, you can see how I would go on and change the remainder of these colors.